Great morning, everybody. Great morning, great morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I know that you're usually used to the little standard mid-race music opening and all that. Welcome. Yeah, yeah. And I hope that you guys can hear me. And if you cannot, bear with me. Check one, two. Testing out there. I see you. I see you. I see you. All right. Great morning. Great morning, everyone. I just want to check and verify systems this morning. If you can help me out, I'd appreciate it. All right. Great morning. Great. Can you all hear me? I need to know if you can all hear me. Can you all hear me? I'm going to do testing one, two, three, and I need to know if you can hear me at this point. Testing one, two, three. Let me know. Yes, loud and clear. Okay, that's awesome, Dallas. Thank you. All right. Thanks for bearing with. Awesome. Okay, so since you can see me and you can hear me, let's get right into it. Great morning, blessed morning, Memorial Day weekend to each and every one of you. So good to see you. I see you. I see you. I see you. Happy Memorial Day and blessed Memorial Day weekend to those of you that are serving this country, have served this country, your family, your friends, your loved ones serve this country. Thank you so very much for your service. It's indeed an honor and a tribute. And we need to be sensitive to that. We need to be grateful for that. And we need to celebrate all of you out there for your contributions and things that you do. This is the Mitch Race podcast. I am Mitch Race, and I want to welcome you to Saturday mornings. I want to thank you for your patience, for being there for me, for being there for this podcast, and for just investing in this podcast, investing in this time, investing in me, allowing me to pour into you as you so graciously have poured into me as well. I want to say welcome to everyone. I see you from Dallas. I see you in Florida. I see you in Strong Island. I want to let you know that I see you. Awesome. 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 And thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. We're going to get right into it, but let me just tell you a little bit about who I am. I am a Trace, and I help middle-aged to seasoned professional men and some women actually who are distracted, unclear, and don't know their value gain clarity and vision so that they can become the best version of themselves while earning their desired high level income to match their image. I'm an image strategist. What I do is I help people better to see themselves differently, to see themselves inside and outside, and figure out what's hindering them from next level greatness, from being able to move to the next level of themselves and the best level of themselves. We do that together, and it works. It really, really does work. Um, We're going to talk about something really interesting, I think, today, because I think what happens is there are people who actually don't have confidence. They totally lack confidence, and it kind of occurred to me that is there a reason why people just don't have confidence? And they're like, I've tried everything. I've tried books. I've tried I've tried help. I've tried asking for help. I've tried therapy. I've tried coaching. I've tried master classes. I've tried any number of things. But there are some real reasons why people actually lack confidence. So today, what we're going to talk about is reasons why some people lack confidence and what they can actually do to change it. So if you're not thriving in your confidence, you're lacking confidence, and in fact, you might even feel that you have no confidence, which makes you unconfident. Just know that you're not alone. And I really want you to take some solace in the fact that you are not alone. We're going to look at some statistics and then we're going to just do an overview. Welcome, Covington, Georgia. So, reasons why some people lack confidence and what you can do to change it. Understand this, that it's estimated that a significant portion of the population, around 85%, struggle with low self esteem, which is closely related to a lack of confidence. This includes feelings of self doubt, being unworthy, and having a negative self image. If you can relate, please put that in the chat. If you're finding value in this, please also put that in the chat. 85% is a pretty significant number. And these figures actually highlight that a lack of confidence and low self esteem are widespread experiences affecting people of all genders and age groups. One thing I can tell you is I've always believed this is that one of the things that we have in common, several of the things that we have in common, are our self image, our self esteem, our self worth, our self value, and our self confidence. We have those things in common. So no one's immune, and that includes myself. So when you start feeling like you're alone, this is why you should not. This is why you should know and take some solace in the fact that you are not alone, because you're not. Let's look at this and break this down a little bit more. So, again, as I said, that the studies involved that a large percentage of the population actually suffer from low self-esteem, which manifests itself in a lack of confidence. 85%. Women, when we break this down, a significant portion of women report feeling a lack of confidence, with some studies indicating that 75% of women may feel this way or actually feel this way. Uh, for example, there's one study that found 4 in 5 women do not feel confident in their appearance. 4 in 5 women do not feel confidence in their appearance. They don't feel confident about that. The breakdown on that is girls, young girls. A recent survey of girls showed a decrease in confidence levels, with 55% reporting feeling confident compared to 68% in 2017. So that's a drop of nearly 13%. This surprised me in a way because I feel that there's a lot of positive things that are going on in the media, and there's a lot of positive awareness surrounding women and spotlighting on the achievements of young women and young girls. And believe it or not, young women and young girls are actually thriving. It's young boys actually that are struggling, which I find kind of interesting. But my perception is, and it's just my perception, and maybe yours, and it may not be the perception of other people, but it seems like really young girls, their confidence levels, I don't know if they're thriving because of their confidence levels or if they're thriving because of something else now, because especially if you see a drop like that, you have to wonder. And that's why we pay too much attention to the media and we allow that to dictate our thinking around what the reality of things are. There's going to be there's going to be a difference in reality, and when you do that check, So I see here, yeah, Covington, Georgia, the system in media is built to make us feel less than. And yeah, I do believe that. And, but I also believe that there's a lot of people who are on that because people, when you think about the media and you think about people, people help build the media. So it's like, okay, you look at it like the media is feeding the people are feeding the media. What's actually going on here? Are we saying that everything that the media feeds everybody, everybody's absorbing and then spitting back out and giving to the media, and then people are receiving that? Or are we saying that there's also a significant amount of good information out there, and it may be disproportionate, that is feeding the media, and then that is feeding the people who are receiving the good information and the right information? So which one is it? And I don't even want to get into that because that's a whole nother discussion. Because I feel that my job is to bring the media that I have, the understanding that I have to the media, and that I am a part on some level. My voice is on some level a part of the media, as all of our voices are some kind of a part of the media. And it's our job to to do the very, very best we can in the delivery, the dissemination, the understanding, the research of what we do to bring it to the people and bring it and bring it as truthful a way that we can bring it. Of course, it's based on how we feel and it's our opinion about things, but really, we have to do the work. We have to do the work, and it's our responsibility to make sure that we present that to you. And it's also the responsibility of the person wherever they are. Hopefully, the information meets them where they are. Cool. So, getting back to this, the whole we talked about the percentage of the population that is 85% that experiences self-esteem. Let's talk now about men. While men are perceived as more confident, research indicates that a substantial portion, including 59% who feel their confidence hinders their progress, and 20% who consider themselves not confident at all, experience low confidence. Look at that number, 59% who feel their confidence hinders their progress, and 20% who consider themselves not confident at all. You put those two numbers together, that's 79%. You match that number up against the women at 75%, and I would minus 4% for error. And those numbers actually line up, whereas men and women equal have an equal, almost an equal proportion of feeling less confident. But I'm going to tell you this: I honestly do think that number about 75% of women, no matter what that number is, I think that number is higher than men, and I think that there are a lot of reasons for it. Imposter syndrome, that's another reason. The concept of imposter syndrome, where individuals doubt their accomplishments and feel like a fraud, is also prevalent, with an estimated 82% of people struggling with it. Take that 82% now and match that up against the 75% or the 79% that you would get if you plus 4 on on your percentage. And you figure out how imposter syndrome probably um, divides itself into men, girls, and or men and women. And then if you want to look at young boys and young women in that number, and that's probably a number unto itself. It's just pretty interesting when you start looking at the statistics and how these things break down. So again, these stats tell you more than you may think or even know. Struggle with self-esteem and lack confidence. So now let's kind of look at why, because we looked at the percentages, and I think that now the whys come into play. Here are some factors that some people may lack confidence due to a combination of these things: childhood experiences, comparison to others, trauma, uncertainty, Spirituality or faith may fall in here somewhere because it may be that a person is so focused on fear that faith can't grow and help pull the person into their desired state of confidence. And discrimination, let's not leave that out. So these are some factors why that actually contribute to low self-esteem and why people may struggle with that. Other reasons people lack confidence include perfectionism, fear of failure, negative experiences, physical or mental health issues. And I don't even have to tell you that because you see it out here. We all know someone who struggles with things, and we often wonder why. And sometimes it just comes right down to the person's mental or physical state, and that can be corrected. So when we talk about this in this light, additionally, we're going to talk about social media. Additionally, societal expectations, which I would just say are the roles we are expected to play and the rules that we're expected to play by. The media and body image concerns also impact one's confidence. Again, women are plagued with body image concerns, particularly younger. And again, going back to those stats on girls. Going back to one of my earlier podcasts this year with one of my guests, workout and mindset coach, Kat Burnett. I'm sure some of you may know her, some of you may not, but she is a workout and mindset coach. She's amazing. On my podcast, she was a guest. She had some struggles with body image concerns growing up as a young girl, and she overcame those to thrive later in her life. So I want to say this in reference to what you can do. What can you do when you don't have confidence and you tried everything? You said that you tried everything and it hasn't worked for you. I'm going to give you some suggestions. You can shift your activities and your thinking. Create an exercise routine. Start making a small list of things you really believe in and want to do. Keep working on and believing in positive outcomes for yourself. Knowing that you're not alone, you can seek out and join the right communities. The right communities can make all the difference in your world and in your life. You can thrive with the right people around you. Sometimes it's just a matter of who you're hanging out with, where you're going, and honestly, what you're doing. And it's just a matter of changing those things, shifting those things to get the outcome that you want. It's all about the outcome that you want. Believing in positive outcomes for yourself and moving in that direction to get that positive outcome. It does take some work. Confidence and confidence in general. I'm just going to talk about low self-esteem, but confidence in general is a muscle. That muscle has to be built. That muscle has to grow. That muscle has to be maintained. And there are a lot of things that go into this. And it's not just so easily, okay, I'm going to do it. It's not that way. It's not that way. You can go years, decades into things and figuring out yourself and fixing yourself. It's not a one-time fix. You're not a car where as you go into the shop and all of a sudden you got new tires, you got new windows, you got new doors, you got a new motor. Okay, now you're going to drive off into happiness. It's not the way that it works. It's really not. So having things like the right communities around you is really, really super value, really super important. Communities will lift you up when you can't lift yourself up. They will pull up alongside of you. They will help you to throw rocks at your enemies. And you can thrive and you can win when you have the right people who are willing to do that for you. And especially when there are times when you're really not willing to even do that for yourself, the right community will just band with you. They will pull you up. They will lift you up. And you're ready to stand another day. You're ready to step another day. You feel that you can actually do this thing. And that's also the value of coaching. And I'm going to get into that. So know that you can accomplish more with the right community than you can by yourself, and that nothing stops the power vision, and force of a strong, good, willing, thriving, iconic community? Absolutely nothing. And I'm going to read some of these back because you guys are on fire. And I like it. I love it. Confident people out there. Yo, let's go. Let's grow. So, another thing you can do, you can and should invest in yourself, in your education, in continuous development and learning, in masterclasses. There are free masterclasses. Free, free. So, there's really no excuse. So if you tried this and you said, oh, that one hasn't worked for me. I tried this one. That hasn't worked for me. I've tried this one. Try another. Try someone else. I guarantee you. Just like you tried new podcasts, you try new podcasts and things that work. You try new books and things that don't that may work for you. Try new short videos that may work for you. There's value in many, many things. Value in many things. So like I said, there are free masterclasses. I offered one a couple of months ago, and I'll be offering it again. I know I haven't gotten there yet with it, and I appreciate the extra grace, but I'm guaranteeing you that I will. But the masterclass is free that I offer. The masterclass is free. Okay. So you can invest in these paid masterclasses and courses as well. There are paid masterclasses, not only just free ones, but there are paid masterclasses and courses. And those are up also. Not everything works for everyone, and I kind of really want to preface that. So there are therapeutic solutions and mental health options, because I want to see people thrive and get the help that they deserve and that they need. So you have to get in where you fit in. If things are working for you, I've given you some solutions of some things that can work. And if the solutions required are a little bit more deeper and you need more help than what I can offer you or what anyone else can offer you, then please, please seek out those mental health options, because it's about people thriving and winning. It's not about a free masterclass. It's not about a paid masterclass. It's not about coaching. It's about people winning. And some people just need to win. They need the help of a medical community. And we need to be aware of that. And we need to point people in the direction of those things, those options, the mental options of things that they may need. So we need to, I think it's really valuable if we can be aware, because we all kind of have a sense of what, when someone's going through things mentally that is beyond what sometimes we can tell them or the direction that we can point them in. And we have to do that. That's our responsibility to this community out here. We want to build a society of people who are confident, people who have high self-esteem, people who are thriving in their self-image, people who are understanding and unpacking their self-value and their self-worth. Well, if we want to do that and we're serious about doing it, and I'm telling you right now that I'm very serious and committed to doing this, then we have to do it in the way that is most helpful and most valuable to the person. It is about you out there. It's about you watching this. It's about you not understanding where you are in your self-image, you not being confident in your value, you not understanding how to calculate your self-worth. It's about you not having faith. It's about you not understanding your faith. It's about you not understanding your position in faith that can pull you to your next level of greatness and confidence. That's what it's about. So if this is all true and it is about you, then understand where you're at today. And if it hasn't worked for you, don't give up. Honestly, I mean, I don't want to be sort of like, oh, well, just don't give up. But I want to be encouraging by telling you that simple thing of not to give up, because there's value in so many things. keep watching this podcast. It hasn't worked. Keep watching it. Keep coming back because you are. I see you. My YouTube channel has grown exponentially. So I want to thank everyone out there in YouTube land. Thank you. I want to thank you in Facebook. My family has grown. Thank you. Thank you for being here this morning, all the other mornings that you were. Because I see newbies coming in all the time. I want to thank those of you on Instagram who I've known now for quite some time, and y'all are building this Instagram channel and community for me and everything that goes into it, my value. I appreciate you. That's why I'm here. That's why I come here. Okay, I don't come here for the free coffee and donuts, and you shouldn't either. Okay, don't come for the donuts unless you can get some of the vegan donuts and options. But I'm going to actually go over some of these things that we've been talking about. Okay, and go over some of your comments. I'm going to do my best to hop over to some places, and then we're going to say later. Okay, so let's kind of like look at this. I'm going to hop over here now to Instagram, and I see already. Never give up. That's right. Never give up. Never give up. ADFG, Strong Island, ADFG. I enjoy you, Mr. Mitch. Thank you so much, Florida. I enjoy you too. I enjoy you, Covington Donuts. Covington Donuts. Woo! Let's go. Yes, it's our responsibility. I agree. I think my bar is locked over on Instagram, and I can't. Oh, wait, there it is. Okay, yay! Looks like it's slowly but surely going. It's our responsibility, says Covington, Georgia. Absolutely. We're getting some agreement here from Dallas, but I'm a little stuck because my window is not going up and down the way that it should, so I can read all of these beautiful and valuable comments. So what I'm hoping it does is unfreezes. I'm going to ask someone to please capture that if you can out there for me, because I know that there were a lot of valuable comments, and I just can't, for whatever reason, it's stuck and not moving, the window. And I will thank you very, very much. Get you a free box of vegan donuts on me. So listen, I want to thank you all. Really, really, truly want to thank you all for being here. I hope you got some value on today's podcast. Why some people lack confidence when it just seems it doesn't work for them. And I've given you some food for thought on how to turn it around, on how to change it. And I hope that you will take some time out. You'll listen to this this podcast on a replay if you have not caught it live. And if you're on live, that you took some notes. Got it. I see. And I want to say this about about this, and because I want to actually give you an offer, because like I said, I want to see people thrive and get the help, and I want you to get in where you fit in. If you're not sure about some of this, if you're not sure where you should start and what you should do, then I'm going to ask you just to reach out to me, even if it's okay. I need someone to talk to. Can you help me? I really do need mental help. I'm not there for coaching or anything like that, but I do need mental help. And I'm not sure where to start. Well, feel free to DM me. Feel free to DM me. And I'll send you my calendar link. We'll schedule a half-hour free time to get you moving forward in the right direction, no matter where you are in your confidence journey, no matter where you are in your self-image journey, no matter where you are in your self-esteem, your self-worth, and knowing your value journey, no matter where you are in life. And we'll get you moving in that free half hour of time with me. So if you find that valuable, let me know. You all know how to get a hold of me. This has been the Mitch Race Podcast. Again, until another, reframe your vision, reframe your value, and reframe your victory. We'll see you soon. Veterans and everyone else, happy Memorial Day. Thank you for your service. Everyone have a tremendously, tremendously bodacious, great, and iconic weekend. And I'll see you next week. Thank you. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Thank you.